Summer. The sun beats down. You're at a picnic. Someone brings out the classic summer treat, a watermelon. It's big, green, and striped, just as it should be. The knife goes in. A satisfying crackle echoes across the lawn. The melon splits open, revealing yellow? Hold on a minute. That's not right. Your brain does a little flip. You've been conditioned your entire life to expect a vibrant, ruby-red interior. This golden-hued flesh feels like a trick, a clever bit of food coloring, maybe an elaborate prank. But this is no counterfeit. It is not an imposter. What you're looking at is a yellow watermelon. Yes, they are real. And no, they are not some new-fangled creation from a high-tech laboratory. They haven't been genetically modified to look like a giant lemon on the inside. This is watermelon in one of its original forms, a throwback to a time long before we decided that all watermelons had to be red. It's a culinary curveball, a twist on a familiar classic that challenges everything you thought you knew about this iconic fruit. Prepare to have your perceptions sliced open, just like that melon on the picnic blanket. This initial shock is part of the fun. It's the fruit's opening act, a visual spectacle designed to grab your attention. It makes you pause. It makes you ask questions. Why is it yellow? Does it taste different? Is it even a watermelon at all? These are all excellent questions, and the answers are far more interesting than you might imagine. We're about to embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of this golden gourd, to understand its history, its science, and most importantly, how it tastes. So lean in closer, because the story of yellow watermelon is just getting started. Before you dismiss it as a novelty, consider this. What if the red watermelon you know and love is actually the newer version? What if this sunny, yellow variety is closer to the original, the ancestor of all watermelons? It's a thought that turns our common understanding on its head. This isn't just about a different color. It's about a different story. It's a tale of genetics, agriculture, and human preference shaping the food we eat over thousands of years. We're not just talking about fruit. We're talking about history you can eat. So where did this golden wonder come from? If it's not a product of modern science, then its origins must lie somewhere else, somewhere older. To find the source, we have to travel back in time, way back. We journey not to a futuristic lab, but to the sun-scorched landscapes of ancient Africa, thousands of years ago. This is the cradle of watermelon civilization. It was here that the wild ancestors of our favorite summer fruit first grew. And guess what? Those original, untamed melons weren't the familiar crimson we see today. They were pale, whitish, or, you guessed it, yellow. That's right, the yellow watermelon is not the newcomer, it's the elder. It's the grizzled veteran of the melon world. For centuries, this was the standard. The vibrant red color we associate with watermelon is the result of a long, slow process of selective breeding. Farmers, over countless generations, noticed melons with a slightly pinkish or reddish tint. They saved the seeds from those specific fruits, planting them year after year, gradually encouraging the development of a deeper, more consistent red hue. The red watermelon is a triumph of human cultivation, a masterpiece of agricultural artistry. Why did we breed them to be red? The answer likely lies with a powerful antioxidant called lycopene. This is the same natural pigment that gives tomatoes and pink grapefruit their color. As farmers selected for redder melons, they were unknowingly selecting for higher levels of lycopene. Over time, our preference for this color became so strong that the original yellow varieties were pushed to the side, becoming a niche product, a half-forgotten secret. But now, the yellow watermelon is making a comeback. It's stepping out from the shadow of its more famous red cousin. Foodies, chefs, and curious shoppers are rediscovering this ancient gem, drawn in by its unique color and the story it tells. It represents a return to roots, a taste of history that has been lying dormant for far too long. This isn't a trend, it's a rediscovery. It's a chance to experience a piece of the past, and to understand that the world of food is much more diverse than what we typically see on our supermarket shelves. Okay, so it's yellow and it's old. We get it. But what's the big deal? Why should you choose a yellow watermelon over the classic red one you've been enjoying your whole life? The fascination goes beyond its sunny disposition and its intriguing backstory. The real difference, the one that will convert you from a curious observer to a devoted fan, lies in the taste. while red watermelon is known for its refreshing, sweet, and sometimes slightly acidic flavor profile. The yellow variety offers something a little different. Many people describe yellow watermelon as being even sweeter than red, with a distinct, honey-like essence. Some even detect subtle notes of apricot. It's a less acidic fruit, which results in a smoother, more mellow taste that lingers pleasantly on the palate. And let's not forget the nutritional side of things. That golden color isn't just for show. It comes from a different set of pigments than red watermelon. While red melons are famous for lycopene, yellow melons are packed with beta-carotene. This is the very same antioxidant that gives carrots and sweet potatoes their orange color. Your body converts beta-carotene into vitamin A, which is essential for good vision, a healthy immune system, and skin health. Ultimately, the big deal is the discovery itself. It's about expanding your palate and trying something new and exciting. It's about adding a splash of unexpected color to your fruit salads, creating golden-hued summer drinks, and surprising your guests at your next barbecue. The yellow watermelon is a conversation starter. It's a simple way to make an ordinary moment feel a little more special. The answer lies not in magic, but in genetics and the fascinating world of plant pigments. The color of a watermelon's flesh is determined by the presence and dominance of specific natural compounds called carotenoids. In the original wild watermelons, and in their modern yellow descendants, the primary pigment at play is beta-carotene. Over thousands of years of selective breeding, farmers began to favor fruits that exhibited a different pigment, lycopene. In yellow watermelons, the gene that instructs the fruit to produce high levels of lycopene is essentially dormant or inactive. As a result, the naturally occurring beta-carotene is allowed to shine through, giving the flesh its beautiful golden color. Choosing a red watermelon gives you a fantastic dose of lycopene, which has been linked to heart health and cancer prevention. Opting for a yellow one provides a boost of beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A for immune support and healthy vision. It's a wonderful way to diversify your antioxidant intake while enjoying a delicious, refreshing treat. It's another layer to the story, proving that when it comes to food, color, nutrition, and taste are all intricately and wonderfully connected. Let's put these two fruity contenders side by side for a proper visual inspection. On the outside, you might not be able to tell them apart at all. Both red and yellow watermelons typically share the same familiar exterior. A thick, smooth rind that can be solid dark green, light green, or sport the classic dark and light green stripes. The real showdown begins once they are sliced open. It's a spectacular contrast. The color contrast creates a stunning visual mosaic in fruit salads, skewers, and platters. It turns a simple dish into something that looks gourmet and thoughtfully prepared. The golden hue of yellow watermelon juice or sorbet is equally captivating, providing a novel twist on summer classics. Now for the most important question, how do they taste? While the visual difference is stark, the flavor difference is more nuanced, but definitely present. Red watermelon has a classic sweetness, a refreshing quality that is often balanced with a subtle, bright acidity. This slight tartness is part of what makes it so incredibly thirst-quenching on a hot day. Yellow watermelons are very often described as being noticeably sweeter than their red counterparts. But it's not just a simple, sugary sweetness. There's a different character to it, a flavor that is frequently described as being honey-like. This difference is largely due to the lower acidity in yellow watermelons. The absence of that sharp, tangy edge results in a smoother, more mellow flavor. Ultimately, declaring a winner in the taste department is impossible, as it comes down entirely to personal preference. Just like their red-fleshed relatives, yellow watermelons come in a delightful array of varieties, each with its own unique size, shape, and subtle flavor characteristics. So, you're ready to embark on your quest for a yellow watermelon. Where does the hunt begin? Your best bet for finding a high-quality, locally grown yellow watermelon is to visit a farmer's market. If a farmer's market isn't an option, don't despair. Many larger grocery chains and specialty food stores are starting to recognize the growing demand for these golden fruits. You've located a stash of yellow watermelons. Now comes the crucial moment, choosing the perfect one. First, look the watermelon over carefully. A good watermelon should feel heavy for its size. The rind should have a slightly dull appearance rather than a shiny one. A shiny rind often means the melon is underripe. Next, and most importantly, locate the field spot. You want to see a distinct spot that is a creamy yellow or even a golden orange color. If the field spot is white or very pale, it's a clear sign that the watermelon was picked too early. Finally, it's time for the famous thump test. Give the watermelon a firm tap with your knuckles. A ripe watermelon should produce a deep, hollow sound, almost like a dull thud. Combining these 3 techniques will give you the best possible chance of bringing home a perfectly sweet and delicious yellow watermelon. You've successfully hunted down and selected the perfect yellow watermelon. But the journey doesn't have to end there. For a truly spectacular and refreshing creation, try making a yellow watermelon and feta salad. The sweet, honey-like flavor of the melon pairs exquisitely with the salty, briny tang of the feta cheese. Add some fresh mint leaves for a cool burst of flavor, a handful of crunchy pistachios for texture, and a light drizzle of balsamic glaze to tie it all together. Don't be afraid to take your yellow watermelon into more savory territory. Create vibrant and colorful skewers perfect for a summer barbecue or garden party. For a final savory twist, consider making a yellow watermelon gazpacho. This chilled soup is the ultimate refresher on a scorching hot day. The result is a brilliantly golden, silky smooth soup that is bursting with fresh, vibrant flavor. When the sun is high and the temperatures soar, nothing beats a cold, refreshing drink. And yellow watermelon is the perfect ingredient for creating stunning golden beverages. For an even easier treat, pour the blended juice directly into popsicle molds. You can even add small chunks of other fruits for a beautiful, multicolored effect. Take your dessert game to the next level by creating a yellow watermelon pizza. This is a fun, interactive, and healthy dessert that is perfect for sharing. So we've journeyed back thousands of years, dived into the fascinating science of plant pigments, and explored the differences that set yellow watermelon apart. The next time you are at the farmer's market or browsing the produce aisle, I encourage you to keep an eye out for this sunny delight. The yellow watermelon is more than just a fruit, it's an experience. It's a conversation starter, a splash of unexpected color, and a chance to connect with deep agricultural history. Don't let another summer pass you by without trying it. So, go on, take the plunge. Hunt down this golden treasure, slice it open, and take a big, sweet, juicy bite of sunshine. Go for the gold. You won't regret it.